Yeah, this one is for all the poets in the room. This is for every time I've stepped onto a stage, sweating, shaking, blinded from the lights above. This is for every time I've mistaken eye contact with strangers and across the room smiles for the idea that the world loved me at last. This is for the first poetry night I went to alone, knowing that I would have at least one friend there. For the way you know you have poetry friends, the moment you realize you have people to get high and drunk with until sunrise, comparing all the worst gigs you've ever done, and then you'll end up kissing one of them, and then your bra disappears under a bed that you'll lie in for 6 hours, thinking about how 4 months of hands brushing against shoulders in crowded bars should have meant more than a slurred, you know this will only happen once, right? Like that lousy poetry night with the 5 people in the audience, you thinking if they liked you enough to book you, you might have got to do more than a 3-minute set. Tell yourself you just need the stage time. The way I tell myself how every performer can always use the stage time. Every gig when I find myself between lips afterwards, mistaking them for the appreciation of my rhyme schemes, them mistaking the smell of endorphins rising from my skin for pheromones. We all know it was mostly leftover adrenaline. The way those sentences I string together to kill time between poems are about as improvised as a decision to fit your collarbone between my teeth, thinking it made at least one person smile before. Yeah, it's gotta work again. The way I sometimes imagine a win in flashing neon lights above my head for every new hand between my legs, and for that smile I know I'll get from that one line in that 2-minute crowd-pleasing poem that gets an audience on my side every single time. It's 10% charm, 10% timing, 80% eye contact, but mostly getting over all the shaking. It's about every time I hear my name being called through a microphone, every time I step on stage, I still feel the blood rush to the back of my head, triggering a voice deep inside that says, you know, you really shouldn't do that. And in the middle of your 3 minutes at that gig with the 5 people in the audience, 4 of them on their 3rd drink, realizing that you don't need to win an entire room, just that one person at the back who has truly never felt like this before. Because sometimes I fucking love that poem can really mean just that. Because there never was and never will be a flashing neon win. Just some sweat and some stage lights, a voice and hands clapping. If you're lucky, a smile. But always, always the adrenaline. Thank you.